And we're back. Breaking. Hillary launches her new campaign. And here I thought she'd be running for mayor of New York. Hillary Clinton took to social media and launched her new campaign, Onward Together. The last few months, I've been reflecting, spending time with family, and yes, taking walks in the woods. Probably getting ideas from her demonic controllers. We're launching Onward Together to encourage people to get involved, organize, and even run for office. Onward Together will encourage people to organize, get involved, and run for office. Well, before she was talking about resistance. Remember this?
Don't worry, the men are in charge of everything. We will need to fight back twice as hard, not for the sake of politics, but because these are bad policies that will hurt people and take our country in the wrong direction. You know, there's a little mantra I've been repeating to myself lately. It's a little silly, the kind of thing that pops into your head when you take a lot of long walks in the woods. But as I think about the outpouring of activism we're seeing, despite all the noise and the nonsense, 4 words keep coming back to me. Resist, insist, persist, enlist. Now is the time to demand the progress we want to see and to work together to make it real in our own lives, in our businesses, in our government, in our families, our country, and the world. And I'll be right there with you every step of the way.
More than ever, I believe citizen engagement is vital to our democracy. I'm so inspired by everyone stepping up to organize and lead. People across America have made their voices heard thanks to @InvisibleTeam and supported efforts to take back the House. Indivisible Team and Swing Left and Color of Change is organizing for criminal justice reform, voter reform, fairness and accuracy in media, and other racial justice issues. No, what she's talking about is overthrowing the democratically elected President of the United States. I find it funny that the left and Hillary Clinton in particular would talk about, treasonous efforts, that Trump's a tyrannical leader, even though he was democratically elected, but to them, that's tyranny, isn't it? It's either their way or nothing. Breaking. After firing Tim Allen, ABC just got terrible news. As if their ratings weren't bad enough already. ABC abruptly announced they were canceling Tim Allen's show, The Last Man Standing, which focused on a conservative family and shared conservative views. Now ABC is reportedly facing a boycott. The Political Insider reported last week ABC abruptly canceled its popular show The Last Man Standing despite record high ratings. The show, starring television's icon Tim Allen, focused on a conservative family in Colorado, and many suspect that the show's cancellation was due to its conservative message and anti-liberal humor. Well, of course it was, because we all know money has no interest to them because they have an unlimited supply. Had they not been funded by international corporations, ABC, CNN, all of them would be out of business already, but they're not. The show had appeared on ABC for 6 seasons, and Deadline explained that the show had a history of barely remaining on the air despite strong ratings. The Tim Allen starring multi-camera sitcom often had gone down to the wire on renewals, with ABC and producing studio 20th Century Fox TV wrangling over the series' license fee. ABC is supposed to cover the cost of the show at this point in its run, and LMS is on the higher end for a multi-camera sitcom because of the mark salary Allen commands, but 20th Century TV had agreed to license fee reductions in the past and reportedly were open to another one. This time, there was no negotiating or bargaining, with ABC simply deciding against another season. Now, ABC might end up regretting its decision to cancel the popular conservative show, as its fans have launched a boycott targeting the network. From the Washington Examiner, Last Man Standing is one of the only shows on broadcast television and the only sitcom that is not constantly shoving liberal ideas down the throats of our viewers, and sadly, that is likely the real reason the show has been cancelled, said a new petition on change.org, which collected nearly 10,000 signatures overnight. With a plethora of ultra-liberal shows available on television, this show stood out from the rest and motivated conservatives who voted for President Trump. Please demand that Congress investigate whether LMS was cancelled for political reasons, said another petition, congress.org. Their appeals to ABC followed a blunt statement from Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker that the cancellation reeked of politics. Well, of course it is. Everything that you see on mainstream television is now politically charged. Even look at the late-night talk shows, which are supposed to be comedy. They're completely political, 100% now. Scott Walker. Even though it had been dumped on Friday nights, the Tim Allen sitcom Last Man Standing enjoyed ratings that Deadline describes. So, no surprise there, we see the destruction of Fox News, which, it's sort of conservative, but they're destroying it on purpose. But I suppose it's not such a bad thing, because shows like mine and other conservative networks on YouTube get all the audience. And more people, especially the generation of the millennials and the Generation X, they're going to YouTube for their information and entertainment now. So, it's good to see that. Breaking. The worst has been confirmed in Learjet crash. So there was a crash in New Jersey earlier. Police have confirmed that 2 people are dead in the Learjet crash near Teterboro. ABCnews.go.com reports 2 crew members are dead after a small plane crashed this afternoon in an industrial area in the northern New Jersey town of Carlstadt, police say. The Federal Aviation Administration said a Learjet 35 was en route from Philadelphia International Airport to New Jersey's Teterboro Airport, crashed at 3:30 p.m. while on approach to runway 1 at Teterboro. The plane went down in a residential area about a quarter of a mile from the airport, the FAA said. Yeah, when planes go down, it's never pretty, is it? It's a spectacular wreck.